Hey everybody, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 2! So, Five Nights at Freddy's 1, or FNAF 1 as I'm gonna start calling them. Released in August 2014, right? This game was teased a month later, and it was teased to be a 2015 release. It ended up coming out 3 months after the first game in November 2014. That's a bit of a trend you'll start to notice with these next couple games, with these next few games actually. Some people seem to think that Scott Cawthon was rushing the games out, and although I disagree with that for 3 and 4, I can kind of see it with 2 a little bit. There are some mechanics in this game that don't feel as well thought out as the first. This is far from my favorite game in the series. In terms of atmosphere and horror, I think it's a lot worse than the original. I do at least think it's fun though, and it is a very important game for this series. It introduces a lot of stuff that's really important for the rest of the games going forward. And I at least think the game is fun and worth playing, so that's good. Enough talk, let's get started. Help wanted. Grand reopening. Vintage pizzeria given new life. Come be a part of the new face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. What could go wrong? $100.50 a week. To apply, call 1-888-FAZBEAR. Actually, it's 555. Sorry. Oh my god, they're already raising the difficulty on us. We get paid less money.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to, keep the music box wound up, piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Well, that's a start. Great. All I've got to defend myself is this paper-thin mask. Can't wait. I mean, it's probably not paper-thin. It's probably from real animatronic, but still. So, back in the old days, when this game was being teased but not quite revealed yet, there was no trailer. Someone made a fake wiki page about this game, saying how it was going to be free roam, and you play as this guy called, like, Neil something to work on the animatronics, like prepare them for a dance or something, or just generally perform maintenance on them, and then you have to report it to your boss, and if you did badly, you'd be fired. And then there were nighttime sequences where you had to hide from them. I don't know why Neil, whoever was working there, all literally 24 hours a day, but that's what it was. And me being 10 years old, being an obsessive wiki browser, which I still am, to be clear, and knowing nothing about fact-checking, believed all of it. So imagine my confusion when the real game comes out and it's nothing like that. So as we can see, one of them is approaching our position, and there's this weird alarm playing, which is not what you want to hear when you're working at a pizzeria at night. Just gonna say that. You two are still fine. This guy's the only one attacking. Everyone's still okay in here. We've seen a lot more characters just right off the bat, although this guy could just be there for fun, you never know, for decoration, just like these plushies over here. First appearance of plushies, officially in the game. Yeah, you're still there. Just this guy, and he's been, like, passing through the hallway. We haven't been being able to see him. Huh. It's funny how there are just these huge vent tunnels that anyone is allowed to go through because there's no grates to block them or anything. How many kids do you think crawl through these on a daily basis and they annoy the living hell out of the staff? Alright, how's everyone else doing it? Still doing just fine, just dandy. Alright, we want to check the vent opening. Now, the flashlight we shine down the hallway is the only thing that consumes power in this game. Oh, I'm Freddy. Yeah, I'm Freddy. Believe me, you don't want to... Yeah, go away. Thank you. Alarm has stopped. The flashlight we shine down the hallway and in the cameras is the only thing that uses power in this game. Checking the cameras at all, or checking these lights, doesn't use anything at all. And also, neither does using this freaking remote music box wind-up technology, trademarked, batteries sold separately. Yeah, you're still there. You were not still there. There you are. What happened to your eyes? The new face of fun! Hello. Do you have any other position in that room, or do you just stare into my soul for hours on end? Well, it's 5 a.m. The nights are a lot shorter than they were in the first game, which I neglected to mention. The nights in the first game are 9 minutes long. That is 1 minute and 30 seconds for each hour. Now, okay, to be completely honest, it's not entirely 9 minutes long. It's actually 8 minutes 55 seconds, but who gives a crap? Anyway, in this game, the nights are 7 minutes. For maximum experience, I would recommend not using a stopwatch because it decreases the tension of the game. So when you're looking at an animatronic in the hallway, it's best at a distance. If they're that far away, they're safe. And now she has just left the hallway, so you don't have to worry about that. The alarm has started up again. Just gonna say right now, that is our cue that the animatronics are getting close to us. It's nowhere near as subtle as the first game. Fortunately though, just like the first game, 6 a.m. hour means the animatronics let us get our work scot-free. Till the next night.
Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box.
Hello.
Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
This night is quite a step up. As you can see, we have a lot more characters this time than just 4. A lot more than 4. That guy was not decoration, he is now gone, and this thing, this mangled mess from Kids Cove is now moving. That is not Foxy. When he means the Flash Foxy at the end of the hallway, that is not Foxy. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know quite what that is. You're still there. You're still fine. Oh, that's you. How did you get there that fast? This still isn't quite close enough to be dangerous, so you're still free to pull this up, wind the music box. Tabs on you. You're still good. You're still good. I think... Yes, they did move. It's in here now. This thing is a regular animatronic just like these guys. They crawl through the vents and you use the Freddy mask. This one is fooled by the Freddy mask. It's like the new Foxy almost, but it clearly is not okay. It's even worse than Foxy was in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And he was already pretty damaged and bad. I cannot shine my light down the hallway. That means someone's moving in it. That is Foxy. That is Foxy. So shine your light on him, and he will not attack you. If you let him go for too long, he will suddenly jump out at you. There you are. Oh, what the f- I didn't know he could just teleport off the camera. That guy shows up in the vent opening. Do not let him into the room or you die. Simple as that. He doesn't kill you himself, but he does make it easier for others to. Let's see. Is there anyone actually close by? There is someone close by. I think it's talking about you. So yeah, if you don't hear the alarm, you're actually perfectly safe to just not worry about anything except the music box, which does not affect the alarm in any way. Please let me see the hallway. That would be very nice. Sometimes other characters can hide Foxy in the hallway, so you want to shine the light down the hallway intermittently just to be safe. You will still be hitting him. I think also shining it while it's still dark is still hitting him anyway. Foxy is supposed to be coming out of parts and service, but he does not show up on the camera quite yet anyway. And this guy from here we're going to be calling Balloon Boy. Oh, you left Party Room 2. Where'd you go then? Here. Cool. Your little eye-tail buddy friend there is looking at me. Now you're back at Party Room 2. That's very interesting. We're gonna call him Balloon Boy from Game Area. He does not show up on any camera except the game area and the left vent. Who's coming in? That's you. We got both Foxies attacking me right now. I think I shined the light at Foxy enough to get him go away. I sure did. Okay, now that's new Chica coming. Oh. That was the weird mangled Foxy. As you could hear, it was making that noise on every camera where we saw it. Yeah, like that. Oh, you're there too. What the? Must have missed you. Interesting. So, the new Chica does not have the same panning by animation that the new Bonnie did earlier. She was going to originally, and oh my god, the renders and animations and even the code for it are all there. Yeah, like this animation equivalent. However, it has been intentionally bugged for whatever reason. My guess is that panning animation can screw up your day on later nights. So my guess is Scott didn't want 2 animatronics to be capable of that, when 1 is plenty. You'll occasionally hear hi, hello, and laughing from what sounds like a kid. That is Balloon Boy. Every time he moves, he makes that noise. And I think he also makes the noise if you're checking the camera he's on. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Okay, the hallway is dark. We have plenty of music box time. I'm just gonna see who's there. Foxy, go away, go away, go away. Someone's in the vent. Who's in the vent? Right away, you're seeing just... Who's... That's you, okay. So there is a bit of an audio cue for this. It's once you hear a second set of vent bumping noises, then they leave. They will only stay there for a maximum of 5 seconds. So put on the mask for 5 seconds and then take it off and you should be good. What was I about to say? I can't remember. Gonna wind up the music box. How's everyone else doing? Doing fine? Oh, you're gone. There you are. Game area. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry about that. Our flashlight battery is running low, but really I've been using it way more than I should be. You do get a lot of flashlight battery, especially on the early nights. It does get lower the later on you go. As same when with power in the first game. But still, the main way to save it is instead of shining it like this, strobe it like this. There you go. I've just told you how to save battery. You never have to worry about it ever again for another day in your life. Seriously, it's a freaking joke. It's barely even a mechanic. You can run out, and when you run out, you're kind of screwed unless you're at the very end of the night. But it's so unlikely to get to that point.
You wouldn't have any problems. Did Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly instead of this Kids Cove. To keep the toddlers entertained, you know? But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
So from now on, Foxy attacks in the first bits of the night during the phone call. You want to shine the light down the hallway to make him go away, or else he will kill you that early on in the night. And as you can see, right there, the old Bonnie is active. Their official names are the Withered Animatronics. And as I did the same for Night 3 in the previous game, I shall do the same here. You can still click on Freddy's nose. Someone's nearby and I don't know who it is. I'm gonna wind up the music box, check the hallway. Okay. That should take care of you. Hello. Oh! Apparently you've been moving too. That's great. That's the old Chica. So, the old animatronics bring up a new mechanic that has to do with stopping them with this Freddy mask. They are fooled with the Freddy mask just the same. It's only the old Foxy that isn't. I believe also on this night, the Mangle over here, that you just called it, is disabled, and so is Toy Freddy. So, use that to your advantage. You don't have to worry about either of them. I think, with the Fox coming back, okay, yeah. Even though this looks menacing, he's not close enough. You don't have to worry about him at this state. Keep playing the music box. To be entirely honest with you... Oh, the balloon boy's in the vents, yep. There he is. The music box is the only thing on the cameras that matters at all. I'm serious, that's... it's really the only thing you have to check. So, blink the light. Should be fine. If you don't see anyone down the hallway, you don't really have to blink it again. Waiting for someone to move here. I don't think anyone's moving. I'm down a bar. It looks like you only have 4 bars of battery, right? There's actually like a 5th bar after the 4th one runs down. So you don't have to worry about it. Still, all you ought to do is flicker it like that. You should be good. Alright, next time Balloon Boy goes high, he'll be in the vent opening. I think he only does that if I have the camera up. Alright. Okay, still there. You're still there. You are preparing to enter the vent as well. Probably Foxy is there. Oh, no. Foxy's in that room. That is the, oh my god, okay. okay. When they get into the room like that, you gotta put on the Freddy mask instantly, or else they will get you. Oh god, there's Balloon Boy in the vents. Wait for 5 seconds. That should be him going away. I'm going to continue shine this. Okay, we're good. We froze those. Old Freddy is now coming out. So they're all on top of us right now. That is the main deal with these guys. These guys will appear standing in front of you in the room. You want to put on the Freddy mask within, like, a second. Within a second. And if you can do that, then they'll leave you alone. If you can't do it in time, they kill you. It can be one of the most confusing mechanics in the whole game. Because, like, you're dying even though it looks like you should be chasing them away. And they actually give you the idea that you're fine, even though you're really not. This is the only camera that Foxy ever appears on. And he will only appear in that camera if the other 3 have already left. So, just a cool fun fact. You can kind of use that to determine when he's gone. When he's no longer in the hallway and you don't have to worry about it as much, but still. It's time checking other cameras is time spent away from the music box, and on later nights, you're going to want to be on this camera all the time. Because, as you could probably imagine, the music box too drains faster. Okay, that is probably one of the creepiest camera shots in the whole game. I like it a lot. Alright. Another thing is if the old animatronics get into the room, they can force your cameras down. Kinda similar to how the ones in the first game would force it down to jump scare you. These guys force it down to play their little, I'm in the room and I'm a threat animation, and then you gotta put it on there. They also bypass the vent openings completely, so you're not checking the vent openings for them. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Withered Chica there took down my cameras. Okay, hello. You are a little dangerous. Why don't you go back? Hey, look, I'm Freddy. I'm you. I'm just another one of you. You're looking into a mirror. Why don't you go the other way? Okay, that is wasting time, and he's not actually dangerous at that point. I hope I scared off Foxy. A good thing to do is to put on the Freddy mask as soon as you put down the camera. An easy way to do that is hover your mouse down the right side of the room. There you go. Just solve that completely. That chases you away. No one in the vent openings. Freddy's still staring ominously at me. He's not there. I think I'm going to challenge myself by not putting on the mask every time I put it down and see where that gets me. Alright, I don't know where Foxy is right now. He's in the other room. Wasn't actually fully prepared to put on the mask there. 5 a.m. We got plenty of battery left. You can chase off Freddy like this, so I'm actually going to try to do that. If you put on the mask, he does have a chance of just going away anyway. Someone else is coming through the vents. Alright, I hope that stops Foxy. I don't know if it does. My god, he's still there. Well, that didn't matter. Freddy, can you move out of the way? I have to leave. How do you even get escape from there when it hits 6 a.m.?
Just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days, I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems, we're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
Right, so night 4. On this night, the new Chica is disabled. And so basically, so is the new Freddy, because they actually have to leave in that order. Both the show stage and parts and service animatronics leave in the order of Bonnie, Chica, and then Freddy. And I didn't mention it, but the first game has a similar limitation where Freddy cannot leave the show stage in the first game unless Bonnie and Chica have also done so. Alright. Just as with the first game, this is where things really start ramping up, and they're gonna throw, like, everything at you. As you can tell, this game is a lot more chaotic than the first, and the first game was already pretty freaking chaotic towards the end. But there's just stuff coming at you everywhere. There's so many different characters, 3 here, including Foxy, and then that guy, and then the balloon boy, and just all, and they're coming at you from all angles, and there's this freaking alarm playing in the background the whole time. That's part of why I consider this game to be less scary, because, my god, okay, I'm just talking about that, but that little shot there does actually look pretty creepy. Again, the Mangle cannot enter your room from that, from the hallway, so you're safe. They have both left. That's you in there, yep. This whole, like, fast-paced, chaotic gameplay is part of what made this game less scary than the first for me. Like, when FNAF 1, 3, and 4 came out, I was pretty scared of those games at first. Partly because I didn't really know what to expect from them. But this game never was. And I think this fast gameplay is exactly why, because I get scared more by slow burn experiences than insanely fast stuff like this. That being said, it is really fun, if repetitive, because this is kind of the game now. Check left vent light, flash the hallway, check right vent light, pull up, wind the music box. Put the cameras down, repeat. Repeat for 7 minutes. 5 times. It's repetitive, sure, but for some reason I find it really fun. And I couldn't really tell you why. There's just something really satisfying and even calming in a weird way about this formula that you follow. And I don't know, the intensity, I guess, just keeps it engaging for me. He in the vents again? No, that's... okay, I think he and the new Bonnie moved at the same time. Someone else is in the vents, is that... or, sorry, old Bonnie moved at the same time. Am I being surrounded by all 3 old animatronics? No, I'm not, okay. Alright, I was slightly prepared for that time. I'm still not doing the instant Freddy head thing just to see how long I can last like that. I think Foxy might be in the hallway. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, we're good. If you pull off the mask right away, right after they leave, and you're not dead, that's a good sign. Hi, Freddy! Alright. That's you in the vents. Mangle. Let's hope that stalled Foxy and get Mangle out of here. Please let me flash the hallway. I don't know if Foxy's being stopped when the flashlight doesn't work. Alright. Oh god. And also the new animatronics kind of take a backseat on these later nights. They don't move as often. I mean, the new Chica's disabled, so it's really just the new Bonnie coming after us. If he even... yes, he is out, but he moves way less often on later nights. There's a lot more emphasis given to the withered animatronics, which I guess is fine. In other news, that shows Golden Freddy right there. I don't really know what that's about. Kind of weird to me. Who's in the vents? You are, and you are. Probably someone's waiting in my room, yes. I heard some other rent noise, so I knew there had to be more than just Balloon Boy in there. Alright. That's both Balloon Boy and Mangle attacking me at the same time. I'll get rid of both of them. That should be both of them gone. Foxy's back. Oh, God. I would go secret hunting, but there's not really much time to. Oh, I did an instant Freddy head. I'm supposed to not do that. There's not really much time to. There's too much happening. And you gotta be on top of all of it. You juggle, check lights. If someone's there, put the mask on. Find a music box. Gotta juggle all this stuff at once. My flashlight battery is running pretty low, and I haven't even been shining it for that long. But it's 5 a.m. I've got plenty left. If you just strobe it like this, you should never run out of it, in my humble opinion. I actually kind of want to show off what happens when Freddy enters the room, so I'll let him. If he ever decides to, which he might not. Dude, how random these guys are. It's you coming back. Alright. How's Foxy doing? He's back in parts and service, actually. No need to worry about him. Freddy is still there. I have not done anything to try and convince him that I am, himself. That I am him. You'd think Freddy would be a little confused that he's looking at himself in the office, and also himself is nowhere near as tall as he's supposed to be. Alright. I mean, surprising, well, it hasn't even been that crazy yet. Oh, just wait until night 5 and 6. Let's see. Anything else we can look at? Nope, alright. Freddy, you gotta leave again. I have to go.
Good job, night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? From what I understand, the building is on lockdown, and no one is allowed in or out, you know, especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move into the day shift. The position just became available. We don't have a replacement for your shift yet, but we're working on it. We're going to try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Fazbear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down. So just get through one more night. Hang in there. Good night.
So on this night, I'm actually going to let the music box run down a little bit and show that the cameras are kind of useless, because I could literally just stay here and take care of everyone like this. Okay, now it's been out for a while. No, actually, no it hasn't. I'm gonna let it run out a little more. Foxy's coming back. But yeah, if you just stay here, you're safe from everyone in here. The only reason to check the cameras is because of this freaking music box. Oh, okay. Something's appearing out of the gift box now. I don't want that. Alright, let's keep Foxy away. So, if you let the music box run out for too long, this thing slowly climbs out of the music box, or out of the present box there. If it gets too far, you die. We might end up seeing what that's like naturally. Oh god. Okay, not dead. Alright. Flash the light. Nope, I'm not doing the instant Freddy head. I gotta challenge myself. So yeah, the new animatronics kind of make a resurgence on this night. Oh my god. Alright. No one else. We want to watch out for the new Bonnie especially. New Bonnie can frick things up for us, let me just tell you. This thing is known as the puppet. People also call it the marionette, but I think its official name is the puppet. It's just this weird thing hanging out in the prize corner that doesn't like the music box not playing. So you want to just keep its little lullaby playing, lull it to sleep, and you'll be fine. Okay. I'm actually vaguely hoping that I die at some point. I want to show what it's like to die. That might be a death. Sure was! Yeah, as the nights go, the cooldown for putting Freddy head on gets smaller. Huh. That's supposed to be semi-rare. And I got it on my first death. Normally that doesn't happen. That's pretty cool. Did not expect that. Let's go back in. So if you didn't know, this game is hard. Especially when you don't know how it works, this game will take you a long time. It's very, very hard. And not all of it is quite your fault, if you catch my drift. I have a couple problems with this game, but I think my biggest complaint is that the cameras are useless. You're basically forced to stay on the prize corner camera where there's nothing interesting to see. I would be sort of fine with it if the music box was placed in a more centralized location, where you could see other characters and know that you wouldn't have to worry about them at that exact point in time. But it's just out of the way in the corner here. The only one who comes here is the Mangle, and they just left, and they never returned to that camera afterwards, so it's just kind of boring. I don't know who's walking. Who's walking? I'm just curious. I'm gonna check cameras. I'm allowed to do this. Oh my god, all the old animatronics are already out. Oh god, hello. Oh god, hello. No one's nearby though, so I'm just free to click and hold on this for as long as I want. Seriously, you can do this and survive if you don't hear the alarm. Now I hear the alarm, so let's get back to work. And basically, from this point on, for the rest of the night, we're gonna be being, they're gonna be near, so... Gotta start this formula. No one's in the vents yet. I don't have to check the vent lights yet. Right, no one's in the vents. Sure, that's good enough. Oh, come on! Let me see! Let me see! Well, if I die to Foxy here, then we'll know that shining the light doesn't go- Oh, hi. How's it going? So, putting on the mask does allow him to move back, does make him move back to party room 3. I gotta be ready to put on the mask! Hi, Freddy, I am you! Please don't kill me! Okay, we're fine. I think someone may have crawled in here, assuming that's what that noise meant. Yep, okay. I gotta not do the instant Freddy head. That's the only thing that'll give me a challenge. I'm sorry, but I've played this game, like, too much. I've watched this game too much. I know too much about it. I can't really die to this stuff anymore. It's Mangle in the vents. Just put it on. Get it out here. Why am I checking the other vent light? Doesn't matter. Alright, you're probably there for the full 5 seconds. They can leave earlier than 5 seconds, but they are guaranteed to leave after 5 seconds. Scott learned his lesson after the first game and made them leave the vent after 5 seconds. So, yeah. It's a nice little guarantee, nice little safety to make sure they don't camp there. You're in there, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be gone, yep. I did the instant Freddy. I shouldn't do that. It's gotta be hard. It's gotta be hard. This is night 5 after all. What's night 5 without some challenge? Alright. That's old Freddy. We could be attacked at any time. Be ready for it. There we go. There we go. I'd be catching all of these if I did the instant Freddy at every time I put off the camera. Again, the easiest way to do it is move the mouse over here, because this puts down the camera anyway. So all you gotta do is do this motion over here. Whoops, I accidentally moved my mouse to the opposite side. Yeah, like that. That's the easiest way to do it, in case you're having trouble with that movement. Ooh, okay. Maybe that didn't count. Alright. Of course, I'm gonna put it on left immediately. Okay. Oh, I saw Foxy for like a little blip for exactly 1 frame there. And then nothing, because they keep moving through the hallways. Let me see it, please. I need to know that I'm getting him. There we go. I think it still works even if you can't see the hallway. I lived. Oh god. That's new Bonnie. Go through. New Bonnie is the exception to that guaranteed to leave the vent rule. He is not guaranteed to leave the vent, and when he leaves, he plays that long freaking animation. That is what screws you up so much. Okay. Oh god, I just gotta have to hope that Foxy's being stunned. Oh my god, what? How long were you there? To be fair, I'm talking over you. Okay, Foxy should be stunned. I'm just gonna wind this up for a long time and see what happens. Did that just to be safe. You're back again? How quickly does it take you to get here? If the mangle gets in the room, it doesn't actually kill you right away. It instead hangs out on the ceiling and then has a random chance of killing you every time you put the cameras down. If New Bonnie or New Chica get in, or are allowed to get in, if you flip up the cameras while they're in the vents, again, oh my god. Okay. Then they will kill you instantly once you put them back down. I think it takes them a little bit to do that, because oh, no one's here. I flipped up the camera for New Bonnie back there, and he didn't kill me. I think I'm safe enough to wind this up to full. Shine the hallway. Okay, we should be good. No one's nearby, except possibly Balloon Boy. If Balloon Boy gets in the room, he stands over here, laughs, and disables your lights, which means you die to Foxy. So basically, he kills you. His kill is a little delayed, and it's also indirect. I will eventually show what those look like, but for now I'm going to try to focus on getting through these 5 nights. Alright, there's you. 5 a.m. We're doing well. Stay back, Foxy. Sorry. Alright. Okay. This'll get rid of them. This little fade-out animation takes 5 seconds, so that should get rid of anyone in the vents if you leave it on for a little while after. Takes around 5 seconds. I don't think it's exactly 5 seconds. We should be winning pretty soon here. Our shift should be done. Man, retail workers think their jobs are hectic. They have nothing on the nighttime security guard. No one's nearby. I think we just won. Not quite. Shouldn't be too fast. I don't know how far we are. My flashlight bar is empty. This just goes to show we still have more power remaining after this. It's weird. I did use up almost all of it though. How did that happen? Whoa. Well, there you go. That's another 5 nights at Freddy's. Pay to the order of Jeremy Fitzgerald, $100.50. Welcome to the family, Fazbear Entertainment. The end. Did you catch that? The date on the check showed that the year was 1987. Same year that the Bite of 87 took place. If you're wondering, the date on the first game's card has the year blacked out, so we don't know exactly when that game ends. I don't think. Alright, so I know this video is kind of short, but that's just how much shorter the nights are in this game compared to the first. We have unlocked yet another 6th night. Man, these friggin' nighttime security guards are dedicated. They go back to work the very next day, every single time, even though they're not scheduled to, and they're barely getting paid anything for their survival. Something just draws it back in, you know? We also have a little more story to figure out exactly what's going on here. So, next time on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we play one of the most difficult and intense nights in the entire series. And then we do a little bit more after that. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.